students, welcome to the class. It is our GK class and today we will learn from your GK book, that is page number 34 and 35. We will learn these two pages today. Page number 34, it is chapter number 24, Where in India. That means we will learn few places names, we will learn few information about these places, and we will learn where these places situated. Okay, so first question is a place from where India's satellites are launched. Where from India's satellites are launched? It is, see, their help box, their options are given also. In help box their options are given. So the first number is Sriharikota. It is in Andhra Pradesh. So Sriharikota is famous for this. It is the place for India's satellite launch. It is in Andhra Pradesh. Number 2, a statue of a brave girl, Kanaklata, who was shot dead by the British while trying to hoist the national flag in 1942. So in 1942, Kanaklata, a lady from number 2, it is from Assam, Kanaklata, a lady from Assam, was shot dead by the British government while she was trying to hoist the national flag. It is before our Independence Day. So this girl's statue is placed in Gopur, at Gopur in Assam. At Gopur in Assam. Number 3 is Gandhiji lived at the ashram situated in the bank of a river, and this river, the place name is, the ashram name is Sabarmati Ashram. You will get the option. You will get the name in the option Sabarmati Ashram. Next, gold mines in India. Where gold mines we can found the gold mines? It is in Kolar in Karnataka. Karnataka is famous for the gold mines. You already know that. So in Kolar, Karnataka, at Kolar, gold mines are found. So the 4 Hindu holy centers of mud set up by Adi Shankara. Adi Shankara, a king who set up 4 holy mudds for Hindu religion, and these centers or these mudds are known as Pitham, and it is at Sringeri Shraddha Pitham. It is also in Karnataka. Sringeri Shraddha Pitham. The place name is Sringeri Shraddha Pitham, and it is also in Karnataka. So gold mine also in Karnataka, and the holy mudds are also in Karnataka. Next, Jews town. It is famous for Jews. So the very few Jews are left here because most of them migrated to Israel. So which place is known as Jews town? So first, Jews town, it is number 6, and Jews town, it is in Kochi, Kerala. Kochi, at Kochi, Kerala. Kochi is famous transport place also, Kochi. Next, harbor also Kochi, sorry. Next, the exact geographical center of India. The exact geographical center of India is Betul. It is in Madhya Pradesh. It is Betul in Madhya Pradesh. Exact geographical center of India. Number 8 is Fairamband Bazaar, India's largest market, runs solely by women. So a place, a bazaar or market, totally run by women. That name is Khairamband Bazaar. This bazaar is situated in Imphal, Manipur. So in Manipur, Imphal, the Khairamband Bazaar is situated, where the whole market is organized or is run by women only. Next, the place which gets the highest rainfall in the world. Which place gets the highest rainfall in the world? It is Mawsynram, Meghalaya. Mawsynram, Meghalaya. It is Meghalaya place, small place. It gets the highest rainfall, Mawsynram. And number 10, the underground nuclear testing site. You already, I hope you know the place, because underground nuclear testing site, it is so it have been showed in a film, that is Parmanu. Have you watched the film? In that film, the place is showed, and how they tested the Parmanu also showed there. So Parmanu, it is Pokhran, Rajasthan. The place Pokhran is in Rajasthan. This is the underground Parmanu nuclear testing site. The ruins of Indus Valley civilization city like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. The ruins of Indus Valley civilization city, where we found that city like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, the ruins, that means the last parts, or the what we can say, those parts from that civilization, those ingredients from that civilization, the ruins, the remaining parts of the civilization, we can found at Kalibangan. It is in Rajasthan. So at Rajasthan we got Pokhran, the satellite launch, underground satellite launch center, underground nuclear test center, and Kalibangan, the historical place where Mohenjo-daro Indus Valley civilization remaining parts are found. Okay, so this page you will learn. And next, famous monuments of India, page number 35, that means chapter number 25, page number 35, chapter number 25, you will learn this page also. Famous monuments of India, you already learned this monument in previous pages, where you have learned in India, that means in Delhi you learned something. Wait, let me show you, so you will get an idea that where these places you have learned. See here, capital of India, there you have learned few monuments. Capital of India, chapter number 7, you learned few monuments. And here in chapter number 25 also you will learn few more monuments of India, famous monuments of India. Okay. So India has a great history. We already know that India has a great history, and people are born, or great people are always born in India. They do good work for people. They have built monuments. So famous monuments of India. First, the picture is Taj Mahal. You can see that the first picture is of Taj Mahal. I will show you the picture here. The picture is Taj Mahal. It is made of white marbles, and it is on the bank of Yamuna. So name is Taj Mahal. You will write the name Taj Mahal. Next, number 2 is, it is made of red sandstones. It is airy. It is Hawa Mahal. It is made of red sandstone, and it is airy. It is Hawa Mahal. Hawa Mahal is in Jaipur. You can find the name also. Next, it is made of sandstone. It is on the bank of Ganga. See, this round place is known as Golghar. It is Golghar, and it is in the bank of Ganga. This place actually made to store the grains or the foods for next year or for few times. This is actually a storehouse, you can say, for foods or for grains. Okay. Number 4, it is made of grey stones. It is on the bank of a sea. You can see that it is made of a grey stones, and this is the gateway of India. Not India Gate. It is gateway of India. It is situated on Maharashtra. It is known as the entrance of India also. So it is the gateway of India. Number 5, you can see the picture. You already learned that it is Qutub Minar, and it is made of sandstone. It is the tallest monument, you can say. And this Qutub Minar is built by Qutbuddin Aibak and finished by Iltutmish. Okay. So these are the information I gave you. You will write the names here, or you can write in copy also, and you will do this page also. These 2 pages you will do today. Okay. Thank you for today.